Hello guys, and welcome to a very late January collection update. Like I said, it's very late. I do apologise for that. Currently, 2 weeks into February. I would have liked to put this out at the end of January, but I've just been very busy. This is a collection update from my last video up to the 1st of February. There is one thing that I won't be showing in this video, and that is the Eagle Moss collection that I bought. I did buy that in January, so it would be in this video, but I've already made a video covering that, and it would be too big to fit on this little table in front of me. So let's get straight into it. The first thing that I would have bought, I bought this at the end of January. Unfortunately, it arrived just too late to be in the last video. This is the Naya Republic's 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver. You can see here, amazing details. You can see that crackle effect. Oh, maybe you could. There you go. You can see the crackle effect. And obviously it does extend, retract, and lights and sounds. It is amazing. It's just as amazing as the last two Naya Republic Sonics that I've shown, the 11th and the 9th Doctor Sonics. Again, yeah, amazing. Would recommend it to anyone. Relatively cheap for what it is. I think it's a very high quality production for the price. Yeah, it's just amazing. That is first. So like I said, I got that at the end of January, but came just too late to be in my last video. And then next is this lovely 12th Doctor's ring, which I got as a birthday present from my friend. Again, it's amazing. This, I'll try to keep it in frame. This is the Magnolia Clothes replica. Again, very lovely, very thoughtful as well. This is the 12th Doctor is my favourite Doctor, obviously, so I've had this on since I got it. And then next is sorry, I've got it all stacked up next to me, so I'm being very precariously, so I'm trying to be very careful. Next up is the official 2026 annual. So you shoot your gator on the front there. The official 2026 annual. Haven't read it yet. Annuals, usually I will buy them and not really read them, and I find that my willingness to sort of partake in Doctor Who stuff like this is very reliant on the current state of the show, and obviously I don't have to comment on how bad that is for you guys to know. You guys should know, so yeah, that will just be going on a shelf probably. And also what came with that is the official 2026 calendar, which I've just taken off my wall. Yeah, do quite like this calendar, except for the probably mentioned fact that the first and second Doctor don't really get a page. They just get the start where it lines out all the dates, and then it's into the third Doctor. But then David Tennant gets a 14th Doctor page, as well as obviously his 10th Doctor page. I don't really know any other way they could have done it, but I've heard that talked about online, and I agree. Then next, we have this fun little edition. It's the newly released Art of Time Travel by Peter McKinstry. Had a quick look through. Very nice art and details on that art. Mainly covering the Russell T Davies run of the show, but then you also have some in the end here on series 5. Love stuff like this. Nice little coffee table sort of book. Very interesting, nice to look through. Like I said, great drawings, nice detail. And yeah, it's always nice to know sort of the backstory of this. That's that. And then next is a very random sort of thing to have bought by itself. This is the 10th Planet novelisation. It is the 1985 release, I believe, a reprint. I'm not entirely sure, but I got this for, it was an auction on eBay, and I got it for around £2, so a very good deal on that. And then next, again, is a very random collection. This is just a load of Doctor Who DVDs. Series 1 to 8. All on the DVD format, they're not Blu-ray or anything. Series 1 to 9, actually. I bought these because it will probably help me with video making. I have ideas of sort of more video essay-esque video plans, which I need to include sort of clips of the show in, and any video that I've left comments like, you know, how do you include the clips, and they've all said that they've, you know, ripped them off DVDs that they own. So I bought all of these because I don't actually own any of the new Who stuff on DVD. It's all Blu-ray because mainly my collection is, I collected steelbooks, so I don't really own any of the new Who stuff on DVD, well, until now. Yeah, I bought these to help me with video making, so hopefully you'll see some of that show through on my work soon. And then up next is just the January 2026 Doctor Who annual, obviously with Peter, with Tom Baker on the front there because it was his birthday around this time. This is him, I believe, when he receives his MBE. Very nice cover. Again, I haven't had a chance to read through it. I don't know if I will. Yep. On to next is a collection of figures I bought from my friend with the toy store. It's a very random assortment. He sent me a load he had in. Sent me a load of figures he had in. Oh no, ignore that. I put that in the wrong bit. Sent me a load of figures he had in, and let me take my choice from them. Obviously, there's only a certain amount of stuff that I still need. So, like I said, a very random selection of figures. 2 11th Doctors that I didn't have. One Missy, because I didn't have her in that dress colour. And she comes. They all come with their accessories. And a 3rd Doctor, which again I didn't have in that colour of jacket. And a Rose Tyler, which I've never seen before, and I can't really find anything of her online. It's in this white sort of lab coat and blue top. Apparently, it's very rare, according to the person I bought it off of. But I can't find anything about it. I haven't seen anything about it. I'm wondering if maybe it's a figure from another line that's had Billy Piper's head swapped on. I'm not entirely sure. I will try to look into that more, but from what I have seen, from what I tried to find, I can't see anything. The only problem is, as well, her arm is broken. I don't know of any character options figures that are set up like this. She has a metal rod going through to hold her arms on, which personally I haven't seen before, but I haven't really done any sort of custom figure makings that would mean that I would be taking my figures apart really. So, but yeah, that's the collection of figures that I bought. That's nearly it for all the character options figures I bought this month. Obviously, you saw a bit of a preview of the other ones by accident there. Yes, and next is quite a large collection of stuff. Let me just move all of this so I have space. Next up is Doctor Who Lego. So we have the only set release. This is a Lego Ideas 12th Doctor TARDIS. So you've got obviously the TARDIS, and it came with the 12th Doctor, a Clara, and an 11th Doctor, which is somewhere over here. Nope, not a clue. I'll put a picture up in post. A Weeping Angel and a Dalek. So that's that for that set. And then more Lego, but not strictly Doctor Who. This is the London Eye set. And this, I bought this because I saw someone have this idea on TikTok. And I thought, that's a really good idea. Why don't I do that? So it's the London set with the London Eye in the background, and I might even display it like this so the London Eye is in the foreground. Oh, sorry, also, this set over here came with this lovely TARDIS build, which I think is an amazing replication of a TARDIS in Lego. And obviously also you can take the roof off and flip the sides up, and it will open, and then you can connect it on. You can connect this TARDIS onto the set over there. Excuse me. Yep. So that's with that, and then this London Eye. So you got the London Eye, and then you can get custom figures from a website, which I will again put in post because I can't recall. So that's a 9th Doctor, custom Lego figure, and a Rose Tyler custom Lego figure. So the idea is you can pose them here like this, and I also got a custom TARDIS somewhere, but to be honest, the custom TARDIS I got I don't like as much as this TARDIS. But actually that TARDIS is in scale with them figures, so bear me 1 second, let me just find it. No, again, I can't find that TARDIS. But the idea is you can put the 9th Doctor in front of the London Eye, and it is set up like that scene in Rose Series 1 where the Doctor's got the London Eye behind him, he's looking for the transmitter. You know what I mean. So yeah, that's the second part of the Lego, and then the third is just sort of the rest of the figures that Lego have released. These are, what do we call it? The Lego Dimensions figures. So they're obviously 12th Doctor, TARDIS, Dalek, and K9. So that should be everything that Lego has released. Because why have one if you can't have it all? Oh, and I've just realised I've missed something off the beginning of this list. Let me just move this all out the way again. This is something that I got at the beginning of the month, because these videos are in chronological order, so I'll show them to you in what order I got them in. So 1 second. So yes, these were got at the beginning of the month. These were also for my birthday, which was at the beginning of January. it is the 15th Doctor and Ruby Barbie figures. I was at Comic-Con when these were released or previewed, and I actually thought they were quite nice, but I didn't buy them at the time. And then I'd seen them again and I thought, you know, they're nice, but I hadn't thought about buying them. And then someone bought them for me as a birthday present, which I think is very nice. I do quite like them. They will be displayed in the open in the room. So yeah, that's them. And then next, oh, this is a fun one. So I tell a bit of a story. There's a sort of nerdy shop in a town that I usually go to, and I've tried twice before to go in there. The first time, can't remember why, but it didn't really work out, and then I went back again. Oh, the first time it didn't work because I didn't have any money at the time. And then the second time I tried to go back in there, the shop was closed. And then very recently I went there, the shop was open, and I had a look around and I was astounded because there was actually a surprising amount of Doctor Who stuff in there. And I did walk out with a couple of bits. Very interesting things. We have got a Dalek, obviously 1970s, I believe, Roykin or something like that along them lines. I should have researched before I started this video, but I'm sure I'll put it in post-production. I do have, I believe, one other Dalek of this type in my collection already. And we have a 4th Doctor figure in the box, not sealed. But the box is in pretty good condition, as you can see. And because it's been in the box, the figure is also in great condition. Now, as I said, this isn't sealed, so I'm not ripping anything open to show you guys this. It's just out already. And yeah, this is the figure with all of his accessories. Like I said, in great condition. Very, very nice. Not the sort of thing that I usually sort out. But like I said, I was in the shop and they had, so I had to buy something. They did also have this Leela figure out of the box. And I was told that it's the rarest Doctor Who figure you can find. But, pardon me, because these aren't usually things that I collect, I hadn't done much research on it, so I couldn't really be sure. And the bloke was asking 300 quid for it, so I didn't buy it. I'm going to do much more research on it, see if I can corroborate his claims, and if I can, I might go back and buy it, because why not? And then that would just leave me, should just leave me Giant Robot, Cyberman and TARDIS to collect from this line. But yes, these will go in the glass cabinets with the other older sort of figures. And he will go back in his box first, actually. I'll put him back in a second. And then last is the thing I accidentally gave you a bit of a preview of earlier. Is just the character online release. Destroyed Dalek and Tegan Yavanka. I should have really filmed an unboxing video for this when it came, but I was a bit skewed because I didn't know whether to record that or have them in this video. But yeah, if you want my thoughts on them, I think they're great figures. I do obviously really like the Destroyed Dalek. You can see that it's got good details in there. But £45 for these two figures is a lot. I don't think it's good value for money. I think the figures are great, and you do obviously get some accessories with them, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I imagine that Character Options are going to keep releasing the online figures at £45, but how long can it go on like this? I mean, we're just getting half a Dalek and Tigan Yaranka for £45. I mean, I thought it was bad enough when we were getting the Rast Warriors for £45, but I'm sure there's reasons they're doing it. And if it's keeping the B&M exclusive afloat, then I can't really complain. But yeah, that is it. That is it for the month of January. That is all that I added my collection. Again, I apologise for it being late. Going forwards, hopefully it won't be late. I mean, currently I haven't even bought anything in February Doctor Who related. So I'll put up a post on the community hub if I haven't bought anything in February, because obviously there's no point in me making a video for that. I've just seen... Oh, no, 1 second. There's one thing I forgot because it's dropped on the floor. This is a part of the Lego section. Is this Cyberman. Great little figure. Do really love Doctor Who Lego. It's always fun to build Lego as well. I hadn't done it in years, and then felt so nostalgic. Felt like a kid again building those Lego bits. But yeah, Doctor Who in Lego is amazing. I wish they had done more. Obviously, except from you know, they've done one set and that was really it. I can't believe they haven't done more. It would be such a good medium to sort of... Doctor Who would be such a good medium for Lego. I mean, I don't think we'll get any more moving forwards, obviously, but yeah, I hope we had have. I wish we had have. Yeah. Anyway, as I said, thank you for joining me. That is my collection update for January, and I'll see you next time.